Hey, welcome to the Coffee Shop Chatter. I'm your host, Mr. Controversy. So, we all know we got the big game coming up between LSU and Iowa. So, this pretty much is like like a game around two. It's like boxing. You first met, and now they come second time. So, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good game. You have Caitlin Clark from Iowa. You have you know uh, as they call her, the Bayou Barbie, Angela Reese. So prior to, this game, everyone's been labeling, you know, Angel as the villain. Caitlin Clark is a villain too. She is, and I don't know why they're trying to separate them because they're both trash. They both talk trash. I have no problem with it. I like seeing players actually talk trash. So, you know, it makes the game more interesting. If you look at the NBA, NFL, you have teams have villains, and they normally are the good players. You had Dennis Rodman; he was a villain. Michael Jordan talked trash. He did it intentionally because he wanted people to talk trash to him because you seen normally what happened. He was going to dominate your team, but he used that as a drive. He wanted people to talk trash to him. Everybody seen what happened in the past with the you can't see me. Caitlin Clark did before. She does a lot of antics. She's gotten to the point where even to where she complains so much, where even her father's like, "Shut up." He was telling her to shut up, play the game. Like I said, I have no problem with them doing it, but like you say, some people do take issue with the trash talk. I don't know why it's acceptable for men, but now when women doing it, all of a sudden it's a problem. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show two clips of what each player does. They're short clips. Let me know if you have an issue with them. After we get done with this round, I guess we're going into round two.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming. So Clark up to 9 boards, but she turns it over, and it's Louisville basketball.
So you seen it. You had you know the, I'm not sure. Can't remember the team in which who Caitlyn did that to, but she did it. And then Angel Reese is like, "Hey, those are my homegirls, so I'm gonna do it back." You can call it petty, whatever. I have no problem with it because now you have this game coming up, and the only issue I have with this game, I wish they would have put them in two separate brackets to where they wouldn't meet right now. I would rather have seen them come meet in the middle, just like they did for the national championship last year, instead of being on the same side of the brackets. I'm thinking it's a money grab. We already know how the NCAAs, they gotta make their money because they know. You look at South Carolina is undefeated, and I'm 99.9% sure South Carolina is going to make it back. And they're going to end up meeting. It's going to be one of these two teams they're going to end up meeting between LSU or Iowa, whoever wins between them. I think they're probably going to go all the way and end up meeting South Carolina. So you will want to see an undefeated team versus someone who's lost, but especially if it's between one of these two meeting up against South Carolina to see who wins. But I personally would have liked to see them coming from the opposite sides and then coming that way you have a true rematch. Because yeah, Caitlyn can talk trash. She can do. She probably could say that you don't see me, but doesn't really mean anything. You're in the playoffs. It means more and it hurts worse when it's a finals. Like you lost to this person in the finals. And I'm pretty sure she would rather, both of them probably would rather meet in the finals again as opposed to playing going two seeds into the final four and then into the actual finals. So let me know what you think as far as these two teams meeting up. Who you think is going to win? I'm a UConn fan, so I know we're gonna be struggling. I've always been a UConn fan way back when Rebecca Lobo all them was there, So hopefully we can make it this year. I doubt that we will. It's just the competition is just too strong, and we don't have the level of players or even high was as like when we had the Maya Moores. Like we don't have that person when we had Stewie when she was there. We just don't have that person to carry the team. LSU has multiple players. I want to say Angel Reese is the actual player because I see Johnson. She's carried them. I see Morrow. She's carried them. You know, everybody want to put Caitlin Clark on this pedestal, call her like she's the goat. But my thing is, I'm a firm believer, just like you do everybody else. You got to win the chip. I don't want to hear, oh, well, I don't have the players around me and all this. If you're that darn good, you will carry them. You will do what you have to do to give them over that hump. You motivate them, whatever you have to do. So, just like I seen injuries get on her players, when they miss, tell them to shoot. And, I don't know, maybe I think it's Marshall, is the female that, is, I consider that counterpart for Caitlin. Maybe she steps up, and I mean she has been stepping up. She's been draining some threes, so maybe that third player comes along and helps her out. You know, you score 30, you average 30. Maybe you need to score about 40 or 50. You know, don't take so many what I call ill-advised shots, like all these long range 3 pointers. Steph Curry can do it, and I think that's the thing. What kind of hurts him a little bit is that the volume that she shoots and the distance, and if she doesn't hit these shots, you're taking it away from it. And then if she's having a bad day and you used to someone putting that them out of numbers, who is that person who's gonna carry that load? Who's gonna come behind her to carry that load? Now you're asking players who never really had opportunity because of the amount of shots you were taking are now being called upon to, hey, now I need you to start shooting. But hey, during the entire season or during this run, we really haven't had the opportunity. Now all of a sudden you want me to reach into a bag that I really never seen what I had in there to put up these points. Wait, like, hey, that's just me. But once again, I say get down in the comments, tell me what you think, and I'll see you around for some more coffee shop chatter.